Hello and welcome to today's Grand Prix. We're in Australia as Nico Rosberg, and our main objective is to beat Lewis Hamilton. But that seems too easy, so I've added a bit of a twist to this challenge. Sure, lights out and away we go, but... oh no, my brake-by-wire has snapped! Oh dear, how did that happen now? Oh, it suddenly started working again. Oh, my engine's cut out. Oh, I've got it back. Yep, it's working again. Now, it's quite rare that this happens in Formula 1 in real life. But let's see how far up the grid we can get from basically starting in last place. So, the two manners shouldn't be that difficult, although they are proving to be quite defensive today. So of course I picked Nico Rosberg because during the 2015 season Rosberg was a tenth or two slower than Hamilton overall. So we should be able to get past this manner. Gosh, that took a long time, although I wasn't too kind of decisive in my moves. I was a bit kind of nervous in overtaking in case I lost one of my front wings, because that would have been the end of this challenge, or the end of victory basically, although victory does sound a bit too much. So we got past the two mans, and now we're on our way to catching the midfield pack. So qualifying for the Australian Grand Prix, the 2016 Australian Grand Prix, has just finished. Qualifying, the new qualifying system was a complete shambles. I didn't like it at all. But I'm not going to talk about that in this video because you'll probably hear lots about it anyway as we get past Bassett. So Hamilton was on pole, Rosberg second, just like you saw there. My predictions for the race, I've already told you my prediction if you watched a lap of China. I put a quick prediction in what I thought would happen, and I predicted that Hamilton would take out Rosberg, or the two Mercedes would crash, or you know, something along those lines at the start of the race. So if that does happen, then I'm going to look like a genius, or you know, one of those fortune tellers. But to be honest with you, I'm just making a wild guess here. So in that case, I'm going to say Ferrari will win this race, because why not? I mean, if I say Mercedes will win, then when people look back at this video after the races had finished, they'll be like, oh yeah, well everyone knew that. So if I, you know, predict something different, when I do get it right, which obviously, you know, it has to happen sometime, or, you know, in the next 21 races, or the next 20 races coming up. But yeah, anyway, whilst I was talking about real life F1, in today's race on F1 2015, oh, that just sounded confusing. Basically, in this gameplay, as I'm commentating live whilst playing, we are moving swiftly up the field. We are now into P14. The moves we're pulling off are quite simple, really. I mean, it's nothing spectacular, but it's the simple moves that waste less time. And of course you want to save as much time as possible, or spend the least amount of time trying to get past people, because you want to then finish the race in the quickest time that you can. And in battling, is going to decrease that time. Increase the time, sorry. So Hamilton sets the fastest lap. That's a 1:28 point something. No! That was very close. Next up is Hulkenberg. Oh, he's going very slow there on the exit of turn 2 there. I also think, for another prediction here, I think that Haas, the new F1 team, will get past the 2 Saubers, or at least one of them will split them. But I also think that Gutierrez will make a mistake and he'll crash out or lose his front wing and, or you know, just compromise. Ooh, that's a bit weird. First bit of contact on today's race, but we'll get him on the exit here. We've got the traction and we've got more power, even though our engines should be the same because they're both Mercedes. We are the actual enzyme. Is that enzyme? The engine. We are the official engine supplier, so we supply them the engines, so we can obviously tweak them in the way we like. Well, I don't know what I'm saying now. Anyway, yellow flags briefly there. I wonder what's going on here as Hulkenberg storms up the inside here. And don't worry, that's not smoke, that's just people putting 2 wheels on the grass here. Here's the DRS that I'm going to open and close, because why not? And we've got the move to, oh no, we haven't, he's still there, but let's just make sure of that by gathering speed. And we got DRS for this bit as well, so that's nice. Next up is Sainz, who did a very good job in Q3, or should I say in qualifying in general. P7 for him. I think he'll definitely finish high up in tomorrow's race. Especially also Verstappen, who was only beaten by the Ferraris and Mercedes, which is fantastic for him. And it's also fantastic for Formula 1, because if we saw the same old, you know, lineup in terms of teams' performances of first Mercedes, then Ferrari, then Williams, then Red Bull, then Force India, you know, 2 by 2 as they finish, it'd be quite boring. So this adds a bit more excitement, and you know, it's just something different basically. I think the reason why people hate on higher, you know, like, oh, that caught me out. That's Sainz going off with a problem. Well, Sainz like he had a oh gosh, that was terrible. Sainz like his engine was malfunctioning. I don't know. Sign sounds, I don't know. That was horrible. Made up on the spot. What was I saying now? Oh yeah, I think the reason why most of the fans now hate when teams dominate, or the dominating team, but love them when they're not dominating as much, and when they kind of get 1 or 2 standout performances, like Red Bull. Basically Red Bull in 2014, a lot of people liked Ricciardo and the team when they won they won 3 races in 2014 compared to 100 that they won in 2013. And in 2013 a lot of people hated them, but in 2014 not so much. I mean, at the start of the year people were laughing and cheering that they were, you know, having all these engine malfunctions and all that. But now, and especially in 2014 or 2015, you know, a lot more people support them when, you know, they got the podium in Hungary and, you know, Singapore as well. So it really does depend. Also, not only on if they're dominating, but how they treat themselves in terms of, you know, publicizing it to the media and all this stuff. So Um, yeah, a lot of stuff in F1. But anyway, at the moment we are in P10, so we're in the points. However, you did see there that I think that was Perez who went into the pits. Should get good traction out of here. We may be able to pass him round the outside, which is not normally said around here. Can I do it? Oh, I'm gonna run off, Oh, dip 2 wheels there, and yeah, I just braked too early. But we will get DRS, however, I think we're coming into the pit. Yeah, this lap. So we want to be right on the back of Kvyat. Oh no, I think he's staying out. Maybe he's staying out. Right, let's see how this will go. We nearly hit the pit wall then. And we've caught up to Grosjean, which is good. Though he does look like a Toro Rosso from back out. Oh no, that is Toro Rosso. He's just in front of the Toro Rosso. So we got our... oh, let's just open it again. So we got our prime tyres on. The slower tyre, but it lasts longer. And I believe we're gonna get stuck behind a man. Oh! Well, ladies and gentlemen, the pit exit glitch has remained in this game, even with the last update, providing us the promise that they would fix most of the issues surrounding this game. Well, now they're focusing on F1 2016. So this is it. It's not going to get fixed or repaired or whatever you think it's going to get. Nothing. So Perez now is stuck behind Grosjean. Oh my gosh, this is risky. No, I'm not doing that. That's a legal overtake. What's Perez doing? Oh, he's being stupid, isn't he? Come on, get that position back. Yep, now let me just do a Hamilton Spa 2008 and I'll take that position back. Thank you very much. And the FIA aren't even around, so Codemasters have taken their place, and Codemasters say it's alright. And we got DRS, so thank you very much, Codemasters. Let's see if we can... Whoa! Okay, that's... Grosjean has collided with... That's Kvyat there. And we need to take a look at the replay on that, because that was quite unexpected. Or maybe we shouldn't, because I pressed the wrong button. Okay, so let's take a look. So they're coming out the pits at around the same time. Grosjean tried to hang it around the outside, and it wouldn't work, and Grosjean has been sent into a spin. Oh, and that's Perez, who's lost his front wing as a result of Grosjean coming back on the track there. Let's see if we can get a better view of this. There we go. So let's see what Perez was thinking. So Perez is on the racing line. Roman Grosjean there. He obviously spun off there, and he's coming back on to rejoin. And look at him. There's not a care in the world. Let's ride on board with Grosjean and see how he interpreted this whole situation in real time. But he turns back onto the racing line. That is definitely 100% Roman Grosjean's fault, and that's Perez there going off, hitting another wall. Luckily he didn't crash out there. So yeah, a lot of drama then. Just after All the pit stops have been made. That was Kvyat. Kvyat has been dealt with. Next up is Max Verstappen, and I think if we're going to win this race, something extraordinary is going to happen. Either with this car, it's going to get, you know, jetpacks or something. Because Hamilton, he's at the final corner now. And we're just going past the second sector now. So that is a long way. So I might not talk much. I just want to concentrate in getting up the field. Maybe we should you know, aim for a podium. Would be the most realistic thing to do now. Got the RS, which is useful. Verstappen, still powered by a Renault engine on this game. Let's not forget. And we're side by side here, and we should get the move done around the outside. And yes, we do take that position. Oh, there's a bit of debris over here. Anyone going slowly? I don't seem to see anyone going slowly, and especially not Lewis Hamilton, which is not very good to see. I was hoping for, you know, Hamilton perhaps to have an issue or something, but nah. If we are going to do this properly, we might as well, you know, have nothing extraordinary happen during this race. So that was an average lap time, I'd say. Now let's move on and see if we can get the fastest lap. Oh gosh, our fuel. Oh, we've got plenty of fuel there. Oh, we're gonna. Oh no, this is rubbish. That. Got that all wrong. I actually think that the Toro Rossos might be able to get a podium here. Not in this race, but in real life. If anything bizarre happens to two drivers in front of them, bam, they got a podium. Get right up close and personal to this wall. Let's see if we can catch this group of cars 5 seconds ahead. So the first part of this race was very entertaining when I was getting past people and that, but now it's kind of quietened down a bit. And this is basically the period of time when I am closing down and hunting down the people ahead of me. admit I made a mistake there. So we can see Ricciardo more and more now. There he is. How many laps do we have? Oh, that was really slow through that time. Yeah. That really cost us some time here. Are we gonna go wide? Yes. Oh, that was scary. So 3 laps to go here. I think we should consider putting up our fuel mix to rich on the final 2 laps of this Grand Prix. See what we can do. Perhaps traffic could play a big part in this, because there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 cars ahead here, but there should be 6, so that means 3 cars are lap cars, or cars that are in the way and are not in the correct positions in terms of track position, because they're too slow that we managed to do a whole lap and still catch them. It's probably the 2 Manners and a Sauber or something. But I see a Williams and a Red Bull who are in the correct positions. Alright, so we've got 2 laps to go here. We're going to put up into Rich and see what we can do. Richie Rich. Alright, I'm on full concentration here. You could see that I was speaking so much in the first part because it was really entertaining, but now I've kind of zoned down, you know, toned down a bit, and I've hardly spoke really in the second part of the race, but it may get a bit hectic here as we close in on Ricciardo. The gap now just under 3 seconds. And Ricciardo's also looking to find a way past the Williams there, whoever that is, either Bottas or Massa. And also, let's not count out the guys ahead of these guys in front here, because they're not too far away either. Oh, gust of wind there has put me off. No, I can't blame that. Yeah. Oh, he's going for the move. That's quite ambitious. Oh, I cut the corner there. Focusing too much on this awesome battle. Ah, Ricciardo. He's trying to impress the home crowd here, but it's not quite working out for him. Can he do it? Oh, actually, I might be able to get the pair of them here. Here we go. And I just slot in between them. So Red Bull, Williams sandwich. Oh, now let's get the traction for this bit here. Okay, it's looking good. If I can just close up enough. Oh, Massa's blocked the inside line. Can we go for the inside? Oh, we got to go wide here and give him space. We could have cut him up, but that's too risky at this stage in the Grand Prix. Can we go for the move down the inside? And no, we can't. Massa's got the traction out the corner, but we have more speed in our Mercedes factory car. And now it's the final corner of the race. Is somebody... Yes, I see a front wing. I see a front wing, and we're going to take a tighter line into this corner. But in the end, We're going to take 5th here. Fantastic. Oh! Cross. Oh my gosh. I'm such an idiot.
A very memorable race, and one that Kimi Raikkonen won't forget anytime soon, after a wonderful win for the Ferrari driver today.
What? Okay, that made no sense. How did Raikkonen win the race? Huh? And apart from that, that was a stupid mistake there at the end. I do apologise about that. But I was just trying to celebrate and take off a front wing. I didn't expect the whole wheel to come off. But what? Wait, let's take a look at the replay. Did something happen at the start when I pretended I had that mistake? All that brake-by-wire issue. No. There's a lap car here. Oh! Oh my gosh! So Hamilton on the final lap. So Hamilton hits the back of a Manor, loses his front wing, and here comes along Sebastian Vettel. Oh no, this is Kimi Raikkonen actually. To come along. And when does he take victory then? Oh my gosh, is it going to be the final corner? It is. Look, there's Hamilton, he's slowing. And there's Raikkonen taking victory on the final corner. And there goes position. Oh, there's another one. I don't believe it. And here I am, wobbling along. Just missing out. Now let's take a look at this stupid mistake. So I thought, oh, let me do that. Oh, I lost my front wing. Oh no, I didn't. I lost my wheel. And this is how close it was, guys. This is how close it was. Let's take a look at how poorly I misjudged this. That was the line. See how far away I was? And what about the Red Bull? Oh gosh! That is extremely close. 15 laps of racing, and that's how close it is at the finish line. Well, that's it for today's race. Thank you ever so much for watching. I do hope you enjoyed this Australian Grand Prix. I surely had a lot of fun recording this and playing it through. But until next time, thanks for watching and goodbye.